This is a look for sure, but my ring light will not let me be great, so can't really rock it, but it's a look. It's a look. It's a look. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another music review video. Today I will be reviewing Drake's new mixtape, Dark Lane Demo Tapes. Let's get into it. Okay, so as always, anytime I do a review on any type of music, I want to listen to it at least 3 times. As you guys know, one time I want to listen to it on my surround sound and my speakers. The next time I like to listen to it usually is with my headphones on, and then the third time I listen to it is usually while I'm driving. I like to listen to it those 3 different ways. First, because I feel like it gives you a better springboard to judge the music. I don't know, maybe I'm a little extra with it, but I want to feel the different vibes to it. And for me, I listen to music when I'm driving. I love just cleaning up and dancing and vibing out to my surround sound, and I love to listen to it in my headphones for a more personal experience. So for me, before I can adequately assess or review music, I have to listen to it those 3 ways. So let's get into the specs of the album. I have my little notes here. So let's talk about the cover. On the cover is essentially a picture of Drake, and he has on a ski mask, and it's very dark, very gloomy. It definitely fits the title as being the Dark Lane Demo Tape, so we love that. It's about 14 tracks. It's 50 minutes long, so it's not too long. And as far as the production goes, it's some of the usual suspects, people like 40, Cardio. I did see a new name that intrigued me, June James. He's actually from Houston, so shout out to June James. I think he is mostly known for working with Lucci, but he's actually did some work on this album. He actually produced one of my favorite songs on this album, so shout out to June James. We see you, H-Town, stand up. Y'all know how we do. This album is comprised of mostly songs that we've already heard. A lot of these songs have either been released by Drake or leaked. So most of these cuts we've already heard, and it's as if Drake just kind of comprised them together to release something. Understandable considering the quarantine and most of us are in the house anyway. It is a good time to release music because people are bored, just surfing the net trying to find things to do, so it actually makes sense. And if we know one thing about Drake, we know that he is very much business savvy. So let's get into the actual tracks on the album. Overall, I really did love the album. There were a few tracks that weren't my favorite, but overall I did really love the album. I have to say some of my favorite tracks are, of course, Desires. I really love it, especially with the kind of nod to Houston when he was saying like I should have moved you to Katy or Dallas, or pretty much should have got you out of Houston because his girl was kind of cutting up. So I absolutely love that song. When to Say When is obviously one of my favorites. I'm a Jay-Z fan, and that's also the track that June James did, and they sampled Song Cry. So I absolutely love that because Jay-Z is my absolute favorite rapper. He is my GOAT, so don't hate. I love the D4L track as well. I thought that was pretty hot. It's a nod to Atlanta, and it's so funny because I was just having a conversation maybe a week or 2 before this album came out about the what's happening statement that people make in Atlanta. I was asking, was that actually a real thing that people said in Atlanta back in the day? It was very cool to see that Drake incorporated this on this album. One of the songs that I did not like, and I was actually surprised that I didn't like it, was Pain 1993. Now this is a song that a lot of people hyped up because it does have Playboi Carti on there. I didn't really like it because I just felt like Drake was trying to almost imitate Playboi Carti or imitate like his music or that particular, not necessarily genre, but subgenre, and I didn't really care for that album. I felt like Drake could have done so much better. Me personally, I love when Drake flows in a very melodic way, and I think he has that gift. So when he like chooses to break up, his bars and stuff like that, it's not my favorite thing. I mean, he's still good at it. I am a Drake fan, but I do prefer when he kind of sticks to his own flow. Chicago Freestyle is another one of my favorites. I just love the beats. I love the chorus. I love the verses. I think that Drake did a very good job on this one. To me, Chicago Freestyle is classic Drake. It's that moody Drake that we're used to. All the album's themes are the usual suspects. It's, you know, relationships, family, the things that Drake usually raps about. And I feel like the Chicago freestyle is like that classic Drake that we have come to love. Not You Too is another fan favorite that I see a lot of people talking about, and I enjoyed that one as well. Him and Chris Brown usually do very well when it comes to making music together, so I'm not mad at that track at all. And of course there was Tootsie Slide. I do like Tootsie Slide a little better put with these songs. I'll be honest, when I first heard Tootsie Slide, I wasn't a fan of it. I listened to it once when it first got released, and that was it. But with this particular set of tracks, this compilation together, I actually like it. I didn't mind it when it came up in the track listing. You know, it was fine. It kind of blended with the rest of the album. Overall, I really did enjoy the mixtape. One thing that Drake does very, very well is he has the ability to make really hot lines that can be incorporated onto Instagram captions, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever. And that's one thing that I would say that he does very well. There are so many ad-libs, so many one-liners on here that I know everybody's going to be using on their captions. And I think Drake really understands that. He understands the power of social media, and he works with it. And I feel like that's why he is able to garner the success, you know, that he has. You know, love Drake or hate Drake, he knows how to ride a wave, and riding a wave equals fans, which equals people purchasing your music, your merch, and it equals money. So we have no choice but to stand. I love Drake. I love this mixtape. We all know that he's probably coming out with an album as the summer progresses. Well, it's actually really not summer, it's still spring, but summertime he usually drops albums. So I'm pretty sure this is not the last that we have seen of Drake for 2020. I'm very interested in seeing how he's going to do this summer, because usually we're out and about, we're doing more stuff, but with the COVID, I don't know if, you know, we're gonna be the way that we usually are this summer. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how he plans to release his music and how he plans to take over the summer like he usually does. So what did you think of the mixtape? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are some of your favorite tracks? I want to see them down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.